at villageofbedfordpark.com. Edward Cabrera takes a little extra time, now runs the fire. Strike three called. Schwarber wants to challenge that ball. Kyle thought it was down, I believe, as we watch it again. Let's see what the video shows us. Backdoor slider, strike three. It is a strike. Schwarber is gone. Second time Cabrera has struck out Schwarber. 2 outs in the sixth inning, and the batter, Bryce Harper. Backdoor slider, and this is, can't throw it any better. It clips the corner. Only half the baseball swerves just like that. Can't be a strike. Excellent pitch. Cabrera's pitch to Harper is hit high in the air. Corner on the infield. Nico Horner's going to make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Edward Cabrera. We go to Rockies find themselves down 2-1 here in the last of the second. Catcher Brett Sullivan will lead things off, hitting out of the seventh spot.
You said Colorado got to hit together. They didn't win.
No, San Diego didn't get it. I think Colorado won last night, I think.
Brett's done a nice job as the Rockies' number 2 catcher, hitting .273 on the season. Swings in foul.
San Diego came back, but I think they should have San Diego Padres is tied for first with Dodgers at 16-8.
Right now, Sam Daniels is getting loose in the Rockies bullpen.
Check your environment.
Something.
Vive la France! So
Magnifique.
locale.
Yeah. 2 brand new episodes of Eva Longoria Searching for Friends air this Sunday night starting at 9 on CNN. You can stream them
All that
next
money,
day
you got nothing
on the
else to do.
CNN app. Finally,
Fly
we want to
around
take a
and
moment to
taste
highlight some upcoming talent here at CNN. We know you've seen Chief Congressional Correspondent Manu Raju literally running through the Capitol, popping out of corners to question lawmakers. But have you met Sonia Raju, his equally intrepid 10-year-old daughter? Today, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries did just that during a Take Your Kids to Work Day at the Capitol.
Why do voters do Democrats so poorly?
Did your dad give you that question? It's a great question in that I'm going to have words with you after this, Mondo.
Oh, I like that he, even though he's getting the tough question, he like validates.
Yeah.
And if the minority leader thought he was going to catch a break after that, well, no. Because Sonia has a twin brother. And he also grilled Jeffries.
Oh, damn.
Your dad said to you.
Well, actually, it is a question that my dad told me.
This is true coming to us.
He told me it yesterday night. Would you have voted for yourself, Sheila?
You can't even say the name.
First of all, you did a great job pronouncing her name.
Right.
Again, the affirmation.
Yeah. Also, Manu having his kid ask an expulsion question to the leader.
Now, he always takes the moment to make the news.
Yeah.
Sonia and Sanjay, great work. Very good work on Take Your Child to Work Day here.
I like
The
it.
arena with Casey on the Stearns right now.
Oh, look at that. Where y'all going with that take?
Hi, everyone. I'm Casey Hunt. Welcome to the arena. It's great to have you with us on this Thursday. As we come on the air, President Donald Trump making the renewed push for peace across the Middle East. But he wants you to know he's not in a hurry. He posted this afternoon this, quote, "Please be advised that I am possibly the least pressured person ever to be in this position. I have all the time in the world, but Iran doesn't. The clock is ticking, the blockade is airtight and strong, and from there it only gets worse. Time is not on their side," end quote. This comes just hours after a U.S. Central Command announced that American forces had seized a sanctioned tanker carrying Iranian oil in the Indian Ocean. All of this designed to force Iran to accept a peace deal.
We are completely strangling their economy through
I
this
wouldn't have lost my
blockade.
necklace if we had to spend 20 minutes looking for it now that we'd already been there.
Nothing we can do about that, right?
I'm very upset about that. Wait till we get our money. Give me either another rope or one of those links. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The link necklace, right?
Huh?
The link necklace, right?
Yeah. Now what you gonna want, so I get you something of equal value then?
Still trying to figure it out.
Oh, but we're definitely gonna set aside a little bit for us to put.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say that's what I wanna use mine for. I'll probably just replace my necklace alone. Cause I don't know if we'll be able to come up with the money between Mother's Day or my birthday or even Christmas, you know? A lot of money. So I can't wait to get rid of this one.
Leadership, and they're fighting like cats and dogs for who's going to control. And because we've created a real mess for them, but they've created a mess for the world over the last 47 years. They've killed a lot of our people. When you see a soldier, a young person, or now an older person, but a person without legs or without arms or with a face that got blown to pieces, most likely it was from Iran. It was Soleimani who I killed. Soleimani loved the roadside bomb. He was an evil genius. He was a brilliant general. Probably we wouldn't be as far advanced had I not taken him out. That was the beginning of it all. And then I ended the Obama horror show, the nuclear transaction.
Every
that he
speech
made
he
was
does,
horror. Gave
every
a road
word
to
is
the-
calculated.
You call it.
They think he's just talking
what the
gibberish.
deal that he did, the Iran nuclear deal, was so bad. It gave a road to a nuclear weapon. And I will tell you, I deal with them. You cannot give Iran a nuclear weapon. This is all about a nuclear weapon. They cannot have the nuclear bomb, and they're not going to have the nuclear bomb. So we've taken out their military. We've hit about 75% of our targets. We stopped a little early because they wanted to have some peace. And we have a blockade that's 100% effective. And they're getting no business. And as you know, they're not doing well economically, financially. They're not doing any business because of the blockade. They want to make a deal. We have been speaking to them, but they don't even know who's leading the country. They're in turmoil. They're in turmoil, so we thought we'd give them a little chance to get some of their turmoil resolved. But, you know, I hope the fake news, people like you, I hope the fake news are going to be able to write about it accurately, because when you see 159 ships are in the Navy. You know how many ships are at the bottom of the sea, Jeff? 159. So, you know, and if you read the New York Times, the failing New York Times, subscriptions are way down, as you know. It's because people don't believe the stuff anymore. If you watch CNN, you think that they're doing well in the war. They're not doing well. They're getting absolutely decimated. Now, with all of that being said, we'll see what happens. You have a lot of, we have no pressure. It's only guys like you with a question like that about what's your time. We've been doing it for 5.5 weeks.
Weeks that the U.S. now has been involved with Iran. You had initially said it would be 4 to 6 weeks.
Well, I hope that, but I also took a little break. I gave them a break, and remember this, I want to make the best deal. I could make a deal right now. Do you know that if I left right now, we had a tremendous success. It would take them 20 years to rebuild, but I don't want to do that. I want to have it everlasting. I want to have it where they never have a chance to get it. I mean, the way you asked that question, yeah, I did say it. I thought it would take 4 to 6 weeks, and I was right. Because at the end of 6 weeks, at the end of 4 weeks, their military was decimated. But now what I'm doing, I can't tell you that. I don't want to put that kind of a timetable on it, but it'll go pretty quickly. And we'll have the strait opened up. Now, right now, we have it closed. We have total control of the strait. And the fact that it's closed, you know, they would have opened it up 3 days ago. They came to us and they said, we will agree to open the strait. And all my people were happy. Everybody was happy except me. I said, wait a minute, if we open the strait, that means they're going to make $500 million a day. I don't want them to make $500 million a day until they settle this thing. So I'm the one that kept it closed. We have total control of it. And it'll open when they make a deal or something else happens that's very positive.
American politics, what do you say to the American people who question how much longer this will take? Obviously, you know, that they are having.
You're such a disgrace. Did you know what I just said? Vietnam. How many years was Vietnam? How many years was Vietnam? Well, I did my end. I took 4 weeks. I took it out militarily. Now what we're doing is sitting back and seeing what deal. And if they don't want to make a deal, then I'll finish it up militarily with the other 25% of the targets. We've hit 78% of the targets that we wanted to hit. We've knocked out their manufacturing. We've knocked out their missile production. We've knocked out their drone production. We've knocked out everything. In some cases, when I say knocked it out, 70, 80, 90%. It's amazing what we've done. So I've done that within that period of time that I mentioned, but I don't want to rush myself, you know, because every story says, oh, Trump is under time pressure. I'm not, no. You know who's under time pressure? They are. Because if they don't get their oil moving, their whole oil infrastructure is going to explode. You know what that means? Because they have no place to store it. And because they have no place to store it, if they have to stop it, something happens that only Lynn can explain. Something happens underground that essentially renders it in very poor shape, and you never recover fully. You can recover 50, 60%, but you can never have it like it is right now. And they have a matter of days before that event takes place. So I'm not under any pressure whatsoever. We've never had so much ammunition. Our ships are loaded. I call them locked and loaded. They're locked and loaded. They're ready to go. We have much higher quality equipment than we did when we first started the war. Or the military operation, whatever you want to call it. And they're coming to us. The problem they have is they're very disorganized right now. Well, now yesterday, and I was very pleased with this, 8 young women were going to be executed yesterday afternoon at 6 o'clock. And I asked them, call it a favor, I call it just a moral request, that they not be executed, and they came back with an answer that they won't be executed. They're going to release. It was protesting. 8 beautiful young women, very young women, and they were the pictures in the paper, and it's been a story for a while. And I saw that, and I said, let's see if we can save them. And it was very nice what happened. So they're not going to be. What they're doing is, as you know, they're releasing 4 of them very shortly, and they're going to keep 4 of them in jail for a period of 1 month and release them, so they won't be executed yet.
So if you're asking for more time to sort out negotiations,
I'm not asking you for more time. I'm not asking for them. No, it's not more time. I'm not asking anybody for more time.
if you need more time, does that mean Americans should anticipate spending more on gasoline for the foreseeable
For a
future?
little while. And you know what they get for that? You know what they get for that? Iran without a nuclear weapon that's going to try and blow up one of our cities or blow up the entire Middle East. You want to see what shock would be? And I have to be honest, the stock market is at an all-time high right now. I thought it would have been down 20, 25%. Wait, can I finish my question? Wise guy. The stock market's at an all-time high right now. I projected, and I'm pretty good at this, that the stock market, Howard, would drop maybe 20%, 25%. And I understood that. And I said, hey, it's a bad thing, but I have to do what's right for the country, even the world. Because you can't have them, you cannot let them have a nuclear weapon. So the stock market, unlike what a lot of people were predicting, I thought they weren't necessarily wrong. The stock market today hit an all-time high. Hit an all-time high yesterday, the day before. And it's staying there. I thought oil would go up to maybe $200 a barrel. And oil is a very different number than anyone thought. In fact, this country is much slower because we have all the oil we can use. We're actually, ships are coming from all over the world to Texas, Louisiana, and Alaska. They're coming from all over the world to get oil from the United States, while this is closed, the Hormuz Strait. So, if you look at what I said, I guess it was right, because I said I'd have it 4 to 6 weeks, and in 4 weeks we have totally defeated that military. So right now, I don't want to rush it because you guys are, trying to make us look as bad as possible. I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time. We have plenty of time, and I want to get a great deal. I want to get a deal where our nation and the world is safe from the weapons. Yes. I think that there's nothing worse than a nuclear weapon that takes out one of your cities, or 2 of your cities, or 3. I think there's nothing worse than a nuclear weapon that's going to destroy the Middle East, including Israel. I think there's nothing worse than Europe being under attack by people that have missiles now that reach Europe. As you know, they don't reach us, but they reach Europe. But they will reach us at some time, probably in the not too distant future, unless we stop them now. I think there would be nothing worse than having nuclear holocaust in Europe, London, Paris, various places in Germany, all targeted. Now, what I say is you can't let them have. I don't think it will happen, by the way. I really think we actually, it turns out that we are drill baby drill, and it turns out we're producing a lot of oil, and they're buying the oil. They're going to Alaska, they're going to Texas, Louisiana, and our guys have done a fantastic job. We're putting out right now more oil and gas than we ever have in the history of our country.
What does that have to do with our pocketbooks?
There are more people employed today in the United States than ever in the history of our country. Okay.
Question, sir. Is it true that your administration is considering sending 1,100 Afghans to the Democratic Republic of Congo? And if so, do you have a response to
I don't know. I'd have to check that.
Breitbart News' Matt Boyle just published an interview with Greek Prime Minister Mitsotakis, in which the Prime Minister said that he's rooting for you to succeed in getting a deal with Iran. He also said he looks forward to hosting you in Greece later this year. Do you have any response?
No, it's really nice. I mean, Greece has been very supportive, actually. Greece has been terrific. He's a terrific guy. Because he understands the importance of it. Oil goes up a little bit. I hate it. I was the one that had it down to $60 a barrel. And I looked at guys like Howard Lutnick. Howard, you remember it well. I said, well, we just hit an all-time high in the history of the market. Think when we hit 50,000, I was told, everybody was told, when I won the election, November 5th, they said, well, during the 4-year period, it'll be impossible for the Dow to ever reach 50,000. It'll be impossible for the S&P to ever hit 7,000. Impossible. And you remember that? It was going to hit maybe 6 7 years, 8 years, but I did it in my first year, hit 50,000. Now it's just about at 50,000, and S&P is higher than it was when we started. And S&P hit over 7,000. And that was before the year ended up 1 year. So I can only tell you this, it'll end. I don't think it'll be very long, by the way. They're delaying it because we don't know who to deal with. They are in, they know who the leader is in this country. We don't know who the leader is in Iran. Because remember regime change. Khomeini is gone. He's gone to greener pastures. He's gone, and all of his team is gone. Then a second group came in, they're all gone. And now you have the third group, and they're a little concerned about being gone too.
Sir, would you use a nuclear weapon against Iran? You posted on Truth Social.
No, we don't need it. Why do I need it? Why would a stupid question like that be asked? Why would I use a nuclear weapon? We've totally, in a very conventional way, decimated them without it. No, I wouldn't use it. A nuclear weapon should never be allowed to be used by anybody.
For all very much looking forward to, Prince Harry today has said that he would like to see you do more to end the war in Ukraine. Do you think it's appropriate for a royal to make those comments on Monday?
Prince Harry?
Yes, sir.
How's he doing? How's his wife? Please give him my regards, okay? No, I don't know. I know one thing. Prince Harry is not speaking for the UK. That's for sure. I think I'm speaking for the UK more than Prince Harry. But I appreciate his advice very much.
Would you have
great advice.
To the dinner of the state visit?
Well, I look forward to the dinner. We're having King Charles come. He's a friend of mine. We're really looking forward to it. We've spoken, and we're going to have a great time. I tell you, if I had that ballroom built, it would be full. I wish we had more seats. You know, they've wanted a new ballroom for 150 years. Now they're getting the best in the world. We're gonna have the best in the world. But, you know, we have a room that's not big enough to handle what would be a big crowd. But we're gonna have very great people that love the UK. I love the UK. I think they made a big mistake on energy. We should open up the North Sea in Aberdeen. We should open it up. And the other thing is they've made a big mistake on immigration. Okay.
Sir, what do you hope to learn from Janine Pirro's investigation into the fence renovation at BiggMama? What do you hope to learn from the Janine Pirro's investigation into the Federal Reserve reservation that you did not learn when you visited the site yourself?
Well, look, you know, the Federal Reserve building is a small building. They're going to be in there by the time it opens, in my opinion, for $4 billion. I built a hotel down the road for $201 million that I believe is bigger than the Federal Reserve building. $201 million. The ballroom, I'm going to have the ballroom from $300 to $400 million, depending on finishes, like marbles quality and quality finishes will go top of the line.
You gotta get in.
But that's a much bigger project. When you look at the fact that they've taken this beautiful building and destroyed it, they've taken down the beautiful ceilings with eagles. They've taken down the walls that are a foot and a half thick, masonry. You couldn't hear from office to office. They ripped it all down. They ripped down. Miss Kevin Warsh is terrific. Said, gee, the saddest thing is they ripped down the nicest building in Washington for boardrooms and all. Did you know about that building? They ripped it down. It was beautiful. The boardroom building, and it was beautiful, and they ripped it down. And probably because it cost so much to fix it. So I would have done that job for $25 billion, had money left over. It's going to cost more than, in my opinion, it's not going to open for a long time. You know, Kevin may not be able to have an office. I'm going to have to get him an office. Can you give him an office?
Yes, space.
Bobby, do you have some space over there, please?
Yeah, we have a lot of space.
But, there's more than you think. But we're going to have Kevin sitting right next to you, Bobby. But it may not open for a long time. I looked at it the other day. It's a see-through. See-through, you know, that means the walls aren't even up yet. This is after years and years of construction. And somehow, you have to find out what went wrong. That a small building, I could have done it for $25 million and had money left over. It would have been beautiful. That a small building can cost $4 billion.
who are asking questions about how long is this going to take. Indeed. All right, Kristen Holmes, first White House. Kristen, thank you. Always appreciate you. My panel's here in the arena. CNN Chief National Affairs Correspondent Jeff Zeleny, Managing Editor at Cook Political Report, Carrie Dan, CNN political commentator, former Communications Director for Vice President Kamala Harris. Of Ayatollah Khamenei and the role he's playing or isn't playing, the role the generals are playing or aren't playing, and a little bit of the TikTok in the lead up to essentially the vice president and the negotiating team here in the United States pulling back, deciding not to go to Islamabad to restart those talks. What do you make of what the president has said, and given all of the background that you have here and the things that you've known and the jobs that you've had, what would you highlight as most important?
is muddy.
6 times. That one at the end is empty. I have to check the back. Where's it gotta go?
Home Depot, they look in the back.
Huh?
I said Home Depot, let's check down here. I was saying for us to check down that way where it's not as muddy, like if the air's going back so we can actually get back just to check the back up on it.
Yeah.
It's not as muddy. I mean, regardless, it's going to be a fucking nasty ass mess of us. But you see how on some of these down there, it's dry. Like right where the bump is, so maybe, I don't know. All this shit is nasty. Unless one of these motherfuckers is empty. You want me to check those first? Huh?
Yeah, I can check those. Down at McGahee, we're trying to go pick up a load. Where y'all at? See, Big Mama hate pockets.
Yep, let's check it. Isn't there a muddy spot?
You gotta pull up a little bit. I can open it and see, but I was just trying to see was it muddy on the side where you gotta pull in. All right.
No, it's not too bad. Oh, I think it's still.
Start checking these over here.
Like those three right there?
this one just got some wood chips at the end.
How are you gonna be able
We'll
to
go around and crack it. Maybe at the other side. I can be able to get it.
Okay.
You should be able to hook yours too.
Okay.
Huh?
You need me to pull up?
No, I'm good. Open that tool thing.
Okay.
till the finish.
Would you work on this, if you're a local and you work on this yard, you should have boots constantly. This motherfucker. Because he's a local, so if we worked in a local yard like this, I would have boots constantly. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense to ruin a perfect good pair of tennis shoes.
Clear over here. He's back there looking for your necklace.
No, I have no idea. I didn't get him on it. It's gone. I don't like it. All I can do is hope we have a good couple months. Maybe I can go ahead and replace it.
What would you have to replace it? What would you have to replace it?
Because I lost it.
You didn't make me replace my headphones.
Next month, but anyway, we're going to be able to have them.
Never say never. Never say never.
I thought I was just going to have to worry. I was like, I only have one gift for you to get me. That's that cute little white and pink appearance purse that I like. The one with the little thingies on it. But now I gotta put that aside. That train low as shit. I didn't get you shit till like a motherfucker. The one we just dropped, it was real low.
Was it?
Which I don't know why, because it's going to Modesto. I don't know why he didn't have you drop it in Lathrop. I hope that's where it was supposed to be going. ass fucking truck stop that we pulled into where the train was in there, but it was a shit ton of parking.
Oh yeah.
Right, literally it was like the first truck stop that we could make it to past the 58. Either that or I say we stop in Bakersfield. There's got to be a truck stop in Bakersfield, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Or I know for sure there's one in Visalia. And it goes to Visalia first.
And there's one in because I thought you told Tatum if we was in that area, we was gonna stay in the truck stop over in that area. Is that over in that area?
It is over in that area.
I just didn't know which truck stop you was talking about.
I believe. Are you on a live?
Yeah.
Here, just.
On Google Maps, you already have an address.
Oh, no, you just go out of that and hit Chrome. Go into Chrome. Go back to the front page.
Pilot.
In Fresno?
Yeah. The Loves. RVJ's truck stop. Truck parking club.
Okay, so there's Love's and there's a Pilot in Fresno. So then we just have to see how far away Fresno is to Rancho Cucamonga. Or we can just, I don't know how she's gonna be feeling.
Oh, I didn't say it to go see her. I was just looking for a truck stop. 254 miles.
From Fresno to Rancho Cucamonga? Oh yeah, I might want to do that. Does that say take the 99 to the 58 to the 15?
Just what's in there.
Right there where it has the distance. Or it doesn't tell you.
Where we are, it says follow the 5. Get off. Looking at the route from. What did you want me to do?
When you asked us, when you checked to see how far away it was from Fresno to Rancho Cucamonga, it should have given you a couple of freeways. That's okay, don't worry about it. you have any chips or anything for you to snack on, or no? Did you have any more of that Popeye's chicken left? Maybe you can put that inside your noodles.
I had already knocked it off.
Oh, okay. Well, because I know you was trying to separate the hot stuff.
Trying to put some of this double in this stuff. How about the sloppy noodle?
Oh, if you want to put that in there, you can. I can always have SpaghettiOs.
The short near the bag. Tim's got it. Slings it over to first. Hitting over. Well, the Giants are not making any headway against Glasgow. We head to the 6th inning. Padres coming up. 3-0 LA.
Remember, we already passed us once, or was that another one?
More assets. Giants Radio Network.
Hey, Giants fans. Chicken is always fair at Oracle Park when a Giants player hits a Chick-fil-A foul pole. Open or download the Chick-fil-A app before the end of the next business day to claim your offer for a free Chick-fil-A entree. It's a delicious win for Giants fans. It can be redeemed at any Bay Area Chick-fil-A restaurant. So keep your eyes on those foul poles and root for the home team and the chicken all season long.
Foul poles, huh? That's great.
5 here. There's more to the label. Long days, honest work, and stories that get better every time they're told.
Look, I guess it ain't really no different than motherfuckers getting free Chick-fil-A if they if the opposite team misses 2 free throws. Free Chick-fil-A entree. But the baseball team, somebody at the game, regardless whether it's a home team or visitor, got hit the flagpole. How hard is that?
Donate your car to Cars for Kids. Call 877
first ball swinging, flies one in the right field, back and onto the warning track to make the catch. Jung-Hoo Lee back between the third and fourth archways out there. That ball was hit hard by Fridays with some slice to it, but Jung Lee was able to catch up.
Thomas in as many tries. And I wonder now if Thomas at all tries to steal third. He has not attempted a stolen base at third yet this season.
So here is Rushing, and he takes ball one.
Now 1-2. Trying to get the strikeout. Probably going to go back to the slider here. It's been 3 of them in a row. 1-2. And now the pitch. Swing and a foul. It was a hittable one for sure. First 3 were.
Yeah.
Same kind of did. That was in the video game.
Right.
Martin ready. Here comes the 1-2. Good take that time. 2-2. Slider missed low and away. Amazingly, Soroka took him 100 pitches to get through 5 innings.
100 pitches to get through 5 innings. That motherfucker wasn't doing nothing but throw.
He's walking everybody.
Or he put everybody to a full damn count.
Oh, yeah.
Pulls it off, bouncing off the facing of the first base dugout area. Marsh is moved back to left field now, and Garcia is playing right.
Are you kidding me right now?
Still in
Chicago, the Cubs, and that fucking Philly come back. Philly and that's one of the sorry
There's the
season of
pitch on the way to
fucking league.
PCA. It's down low for a ball. That breaking ball bounced 2 feet in front of home plate. Infield intact. Harper and Sosa on the right side. Carter and Holm on the left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Pete Crow Armstrong. He has the power to end this game with 1 swing. And the 2-2. Swinging on the 3. Breaking ball got it. And that's out number 1. Now good breaking. Alvarado's got a great arm. He's got big fastball and tight slider. As a left-handed hitter, you almost give up with the wind blowing, driving this ball the video board, and if you get under it, you can hit it out of here. Moises Ballesteros batting. He will hit one third, inside third, down the left field line. It's going to go down into the corner. Moises lumbering into second with a stand-up double. Listen to this ground. He hit it to the opposite side run, just fair, and he'll get a standing ovation as he leads for a pinch runner. Boy, what a great at-bat for Ballesteros. Left on left fastball, up and out over the plate. This ball's got to be about 98 miles an hour, and he just shoots this ball inside the bag at third. Scott Kingery is the pinch runner. Nico Horner back. Potential winning run at second base with 1 away, bottom of the 9th inning.
Runner. So the player can't run, so he puts somebody in the run for him.
Somebody, either that or somebody that can go faster than him.
Hard on the ground.
They're allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Now, leading RBI guy with 22 RBIs. A base hit could win the game. Outfield straight away. Nico waiting for Alvarado. There's the pitch. Low one inside for a ball. Part of left field now.
So they can have as many bench hitters as bench runners as they want.
That's the part I don't know.
Slight breeze blowing out.
I've heard of a pitch hitter and a pitcher.
We'll get some carry.
That or the original runner by the guy hurt.
And Nico, if it's a big chop toward the middle, it'll be gloved by the shortstop Turner, and he throws out corner at first. Safe at third is Scott Kingery.
Shouts out to Terry White.
And Alex Bregman batting.
See, you guys are awesome out there dropping the big read. Thank you very much. Go ahead and double tap.
First of all, we got to see if Bregman.
Terry White in the house.
Oh, Terry.
I'm not quite sure that Franklin's going to
They
hit.
got 2 outs, a runner on
him.
third, and the game is tied at the bottom of the ninth.
Let's see, he's not going to hit the dugout trying to get the attention. They're going to, yeah, there you go. They're going to walk. They were sending the white flags out.
Oh, they're walking.
Yeah, he's waving and yelling. I was like, as Bregman was walking the plate, I'm like, there's no way he's going to hit. And he's not. So Bregman gets the intent. Single and 2-run score today. Cubs trying to win it right now. It's a 7-7 game. 2 down, runners at first and third, bottom of the ninth inning.
Oh, that's why he walked on at first. He has the highest amount of double hitters in the league.
And the stretch. Here's the pitch on the way. Ian hits one in the air to right. Garcia going over toward the line. Garcia makes the catch. He ran one way and then had to reverse pivot and turn the other. He makes the catch to end the inning. So the Cubs fail to score. We go to the 10th inning.
Yeah, extra.
It is a 7-7 game.
Probably still play. I think you could get a couple stolen bases.
2-2. Mickey drives it. Deep right center field. Is it another 2-homer day? It is. Touch him all the time. Into the Padre bullpen. Left on left to boot. 7-4 Rockies.
Got 11 strikeouts and walk numbers. 13 strikeouts, only 3 walks, and it's like something fell onto the field. Ball, maybe someone threw it back on accident? Don't do that. Let these guys throw the ball around. Here's Everson Pereira. Good spot for Ginkgo to parachute into. As the first pitch to Pereira is too high for ball 1. You have a pocket of lefties towards the very bottom. Worst case scenario, Ginkgo faces 5, then you probably get somebody else in there. The 1-0 slider just missed outside. 2 balls and no strikes to count. But again, we saw a lot of arms used by both sides. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Swung on. He got jammed. Lifts a lazy fly to left. And Barossa, another fantastic read, comes in to make the catch for the first out of the 6th inning.
Not too big in a 2-0 count. Chased the fastball in off the plate.
Targeting the middle infielder and trying to plant him out into left field. There's a called strike. It's 1-1. The Dodgers, when Chase Utley was a Dodger, he injured a Met middle infielder rather badly. Took him out of a whole postseason series with a targeted slide, very similar to the one we just saw from Rushing, going after that middle infielder, 7-8 feet away from the bag. And that was part of the reason that rule got changed. 2 down, nobody on. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging on a high curveball. 8 in a row retired by Glasgow, who's only allowed 1 to hit. On to the 7th inning, Freeland, and then Ohtani coming up with the Dodgers leading the Giants 3-0 on the Liberty Group. Protect your assets. Giants Radio Network.
Saving for retirement is one challenge. Turning those savings into income, well, it's another. Many retirees ask the same questions. How much can I safely withdraw? How do I manage market swings? How do taxes affect my income? Liberty Group helps individuals explore strategies for retirement income, tax planning, and financial planning. Call 866-PROTECT or visit libertygroupllc.com. Investment advisory services are offered by Liberty Wealth Management, Inc.
3 hits in yesterday's game, including 2 doubles. Here's the series, and now they look to avoid the sweep as they've dropped 4 of their last 5 games. Only 13 runs scored for this team through the first 6 games of this homestand, 8 of which came on Marathon Monday. And Alex Cora talked after last night about needing to be better in the face of good pitching.
Where we at right now, it's been tough. The whole homestand, right? We had some situations with Scooble, when he pitched, bases loaded, no outs, we could score 1, first and third, no outs, we didn't score, right? So we got to be better. Everybody here believes that we have a good team. Good teams have to find a way to score runs against good pitchers.
Sun Serious 159, X 183.
And he just made his debut. Construction is underway on the 4th K-8 charter school. Isn't it time for you to discover the islands? Start your spring adventure at riverislands.com.
KNBR's Weekly Bite just got even bigger. We're excited to announce Gurnick Academy is the new and exclusive sponsor of the Weekly Bite Shark Show. Stay tuned for insider coverage, player insights, and all things sharks. Brought to you by Gurnick Academy, training tomorrow's healthcare heroes.
I figured after I'm done feeding you, then it should be good.
Alex Freeland, first ball swinging on a cutter from Logan Webb, and it's a foul down off his right leg. Strike one. Ouch. After this happening, it will be the 7th inning stretch, sponsored by Supercuts. Real smart hair. Hey,
did he say real smart hair?
The Supercuts recently. Really sharp.
The hair's the only thing that's smart about me.
Real smart hair. Now the pitch to Freeland. In the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Dodgers got a run in the 2nd inning. 2 out. RBI single by Dalton Rushing. And they got 2 runs in the 4th inning. And they lead 3-0. The Giants had a hard time even getting anybody on base, much less scoring a run. Now a liner into left field. That's going to get down, base hit. Hustling over to his right to cut it off is Elliot Ramos. Freeland will hold it first with a single. Now Webb will have to negotiate his way through Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez.
Does he stick with the changeup here? He threw him 5 in a row last time up.
And he struck him out.
Struck him out in 4th.
None of them, as I recall, were even ever in the strike zone.
Got him swing.
Ended up being strikes anyway. Now he starts with a fastball. And that misses ball 1. A little bit off the outside, a little bit low. Ohtani, the big left-handed batting slugger. Runner at first. Devers on the bag with it. There is a called strike on the outside corner. That was the changeup again. 1 ball, 1 strike. First pitch sinker that missed. Second pitch changeup. There goes the runner. Man, he picked himself off there, and Webb did not have a clue. And he threw the pitch off the outside for a ball. Freeland took off and then stopped. Webb was still in his set position, and he was 35 feet off of first base and did not know about it.
Pull it up.
Ohtani 2-1. He pitches. Double play ball on the ground to second. A rise to second 1. The relay to first.
You know how to turn his AC off.
In the end, it didn't matter. Top of the 7th, as always, is sponsored by Cache Creek Casino Resort. Got lucky 7s in your future. Here's a pitch for your next weekend getaway. At the Cache Creek Casino Resort, your getaway awaits.
And he did get him with the sinker.
Oh, where you going with my wife?
The sinker.
Right.
Got
the going with my wife Corvette.
And he takes the ball off the outside.
Corvette.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball from Webb. That was Webb's 90th pitch of the day. Giants are trailing 3-0. Pitch to Freeman. Slider spins in there for a called strike.
You know, everybody talks about Ohtani, John, when he's pitching and he's hitting. I always wondered how he felt the next day after he pitched seven innings. What his legs felt like in the batter's box, or even running to first.
Or he hasn't been more than 6 yet in this game, in this season. There's a foul off the left field line. Back into the second deck. 1-2 to count, but your point is the same. He threw 91 pitches. His toughest inning was the last one he worked. The Giants put runners at second and third with 2 down and made him throw 23 pitches in that inning. Now a changeup, lunged at and topped foul. He just barely got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Freeman, who has grounded out to second, singled right along the third base line and hit a fly ball to left. That third base area has kind of opened up to him again here. Although Chapman is not as far over towards short as he was then. 1-2 pitch. Low and in with a changeup. Here's the K Counter, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. That's Cars for Kids with a K. Your car running or not can be picked up as soon as the next day. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax reduction. Webb's had 5 strikeouts today. The foul ball is sliced off the left field line back into the crowd.
They don't worry about it. I'll rattle them motherfuckers off while I'm calling the game.
And he also has had 2 double play grounders behind it. 2-2 pitch, high fly ball to left. Toward the corner, back and to his right goes Ramos, and he runs out of room right in that spot where the sidewalk angles out within a few feet of the left field line, and it hit up off the netting. So the battle continues, and Freeman is making it work hard. This will be
right past Freeman. Suspicion drop box.
Oscar Hernandez would be
I was thinking the same shit. I said,
John Webb
them
throws.
motherfuckers just like each other.
Those motherfuckers don't look
Foul,
suspicious
third
at
base
all.
side, racing over is Chapman, and he runs out of room. It's back into the dugout level party area in that part of the yard.
Ain't no side on the side of it, nothing.
Dugout and the camera well beyond. 2-2 to Freeman, really battling it out here with Logan Webb. 3-0. Giants trailing the Dodgers. The pitch on the way.
Dodgers be
Ground ball up the first base side over to his right. Devers has it. Underhands to Webb covering. Inning over. Maybe the last inning for Webb. He's at 98 pitches. We go to the last of the 7. Arise. Chapman, Devers.
Cubs trying to win their 9th in a row. Phillies in danger of losing their 9th in a row. Now the 2-2. On the way, and Bush takes strike 3 call. Bush challenging. He thought it was high. And now let's see.
Oh no, that was a strike, right?
Call is.
Oh, he challenged it.
As we watch the pitch.
He said don't take long when they challenge it.
1 down. Didn't expect that one.
He said don't take long when they
inside fastball, out sliders away, and then he throws them with a fastball away.
The way they have it set up in these AI things,
will have a chance to win the game.
Is that it has the batter box based off each person.
Again, the
and so it's
outfield
just
very
a square
shallow,
box.
infield again all the way
And so
around.
when they throw the
Potential
pitch,
winning run 90
it
feet away.
records
That's
exactly
being
where
had.
the pitch came through.
And the pitch to
So that's how they can tell if like the tip of the ball is inside the batter's box. If any part of that ball is inside that square, it's a strike.
Swanson drove their run with a
Even if
second
it's on the
inning
outside
sac
corner,
fly.
and all they have to do is just
He is 1 for 3
pull
in
it
the
up,
game.
and well, I'm assuming the computer automatically reads it either as a
Got
ball or
quiet
a
all of a
strike.
sudden. Here's the 0-1.
That's why it literally takes
Swing
less
and a
than 30
miss.
seconds to find out.
Threw a fastball right by him, and now the count is 0-2.
Went out for Danton. He's got to shorten up, kind of bat a little bit. You have to put this ball in play.
Banks is ready. And the 0-2 pitch. A drive to right center. Cubs win the ball game. It's all over. A line drive base hit into right center by Dansby Swanson. The Cubs sweep the Phillies.
Walk off line drive.
Final 8-7 and 10. And the Cubs celebrate.
Written all over it. It's short off the wall. Freeman to second. He'll stop there. Leadoff double for the Rockies.
Yo, Crowell.
For Tyler Freeman.
Yo, Crowell. Go ahead and double tap.
I'm thinking 1.
Curious if Ginkel gets here, if he gets Murakami, or if they bring in Murillo.
And that one is a little bit low. 1 ball and 1 strike. He was so efficient, was Ginkel, even though he gave up a base hit last inning. He's only thrown 13 pitches, and he's thrown 10 strikes. So that's really helped the cause. There comes a 1-1 pitch from Ginkel. And that missed just outside.
Double tap, put a Nissan.
I mean, if he could... Because you're right, I don't know who they're going to go to at Murakami, but if it is Ginkel, if he could find a way to put up a couple of scoreless innings, that really picks up the slack. Soroka was good, but he only went through 5. The 2-1 pitch, a strike called, and not going to challenge his bid of Tendy.
I'm not sure why he didn't have a pitch way above the strike zone. I'd be too surprised, but we'll see what they do with Murillo, who's got to become the de facto high leverage left-handed matchup.
The 2-2 in the dirt. I mean, according to my very unofficial poll, it seems like veteran hitters are more reluctant to challenge than the younger players who've been exposed to the ABS and the minors.
So they started it, obviously.
Swung on by Benintendi and launched high in the air but foul.
That's a test last year. Remember they were talking about last year.
Deck.
They
I
tested
think
it
you're
on the
exactly
kids
right
in the
with
minor league.
that. We even saw it early with McCann behind the plate. He's not used to that yet. And then he's gotten the hang of it. He's very good.
Strike 3 called, and Benintendi knew it.
Not worth a challenge there, but could have drawn a walk if he would have challenged the pitch that was about a foot above the strike zone, somehow called a strike.
2 outs in the 7th, and a pitching change going to be made by Torey Lovellos, who Deagle strikes out the final 2 that he faces. Go to the bullpen, brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best way to do Ford.
Where you going with that module?
Is out, one reel will come in. And we'll be right back after these messages. 1-1 our score, D-backs and White Sox on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
And it did hit the very top of the zone. That's where he's been. He's been in and around the zone the whole time. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Slider, and the count is 1-2. Devers has struck out in each of his previous
you gotta turn that AC out, buddy.
Yeah, we ain't turn our AC out.
You missed that last 2 though.
Devers taking his time out. Doesn't leave the batter's box, but he still used his time out. And now he's back in there. Opened up stance, takes strike 3 called with the slider. 11 in a row retired by Glasnow. He's got a 1-hitter going through 7. We go to the 8th inning. Teoscar Hernandez coming up. The Giants will go to their bullpen. The Giants trail 3-0 on the Liberty Group Protect.
Well played. You must be 21 or older. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. Relax and let Fry's Pickup handle your grocery shopping.
And if the Rockies can hold this 4-run advantage through the final 6 outs that they need, there's a pretty solid chance they avoid seeing Mason Miller entirely during the series.
And he'll certainly take that with how that guy dominates when he's on the bump.
What an otherworldly streak right now. Picked to first, and Johnston's back again. That's the second disengagement.
Pretty good move Marinaccio has.
Colorado got 8, San Diego got 4.
We'll see if Johnston wants to test it now. For being one of the best in baseball behind the plate, throwing to second. Johnston jumping around over there, not going. And Tovar stays alive, fouls a fastball back. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Johnston just jumped straight up in the air as if he was testing it vertical. He had a stomping landing. It's a big ball of energy. Dancing around again, 1-2 pitch up and away, 2-2. And with the right-handed batter at the plate, for me, who's got to be prepared to throw, he's always seen in his peripheral Johnston dancing around over there. 2-2 on Tovar. Not going again, and now it's 3-2. This has been a theme, especially the last couple of games for Rockies hitters. Extending at-bats, really forcing pitchers to work. So it's 3-2, nobody out. Good time to run if you're Troy Johnston. Rockies up 8-4 in the bottom of the 7th. There he goes. And it's popped up into shallow right field. It's not going to get to the outfield. It'll be caught by France. And Johnston had to hustle back to first. He barely gets there as Marinaccio is covered. And really, pretty good job by Johnston to get back there, as that was not a high pop-up.
And the wind, which is picked up again and is swirling again right now, we're to LA in a very interesting series potential.
For birthday, people. Please remember.
Yeah, so absolutely, you know,
blue base hit where it was located. So now 1 out for Brett.
surprise me.
The late inning short relievers thrive on
Whole deal, right? We all now listen to Al Valley, the pitcher who delivered the strike pitch. He was Bob Kendrick. And we talk about that.
I got two cup holders down.
They're calling that one the StatCast system, recognizing that one as a sweeper, but it looked like a big dropping curveball. And I guess that the sweeper, that's a distinct pitch now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball fouled off to the left. Defensive-looking two-strike hack there. 2-2 the count. Doctors who do the guys who do most of the Tommy John type of elbow reconstructive surgery, they've been lobbying to outlaw that pitch. Now here it is. A ball just on the outside. It's going to be challenged. Bailey made the challenge. And I think he might get this one overturned. It's up on the board. This is a strike. Strike 3 call. Tucker says, man, what kind of a world is this? But that one is a strike.
But you can't jump on it as a broadcaster. You can strike 3 calls.
Let my arm get some sun up here.
Well, we can see that ABS system a few seconds after the fact in the booth.
Yeah, me looking like half man, half something.
So we knew that it was probably going to be overturned. Now here is a called strike.
Got a dark man hand.
It was kind of interesting seeing Tucker like, well, what's the, I can't hit that ball. What's the point of even swinging at it? And that's a pitch that a lot of umpires would never call a strike. In the past, there was a ball low, and it wasn't called a strike in this one. Well, until then, we got changed.
Back to your point about the doctors and wanting to outlaw the sweeper, I thought they were smart. I mean, they won't have any business if they outlaw the sweeper.
And here's the 1-1 pitch and a sweeper. A swinging strike 2 by Max Muncy. Walked and doubled today. Scored 2 of the Dodgers 3 runs.
Should be like, that's our favorite pitch.
1-2 the count. And Tidwell ready. Delivers. And ground ball to second. Fielded cleanly by a right. Strings up. Throws him out at first.
That's why I know. Will Wide side that bug.
The 8th inning. The Giants with only 1 hit all day. And Glasnow's head back out there for the 8th. Almost lead. Ready due up. 3-0.
A couple times in this series, but I think Gillimaro's too upset as the hit streak continues up to 21 games now.
Here is Nolan Arenado. Bottom of the 7th, made the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Arizona.
That's Conan O'Brien Radio, Channel 104, right here on Sirius XM. Baseball thing.
So, takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. 92 pitches now thrown by Davis Martin, and Chicago has a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 is in there for another called strike. Count is 0-2.
Still pumping strikes and calling some of his own game. Punch the pitch device on his glove right there.
Jerry Lumen 6, 7, 8, 1. Go ahead and double tap.
A couple of getaway games in the National League West. The Dodgers have a 3-0 lead against the Giants in the top of the 8th inning in San Francisco. Meanwhile, at Coors, 8-4, the Rockies lead. 0-2. Good take by Arenado. Ball and 2 strikes. So San Diego, prior to this trip to Mexico City, seemingly have stubbed their toes on the sharp, pointy boulders of the Rockies. 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Lose back-to-back after that incredible 1-0 victory up at Coors. Series opener for those guys.
2-2 is a ground ball base hit into right field. He was beaten by the pitch, but he found a way to shoot it through the 4-hole. But the D-backs have a runner on for
Jorge Morosa, and that's going to be it for Martin. He has run his race in this one. Both he and White Sox fans can certainly be proud of the effort that he displayed in this rubber match. And we will see which bullpen can stand taller from now to the end. Call the Bullpen is brought to you by Sanders.
3-2. Check the swing, but it's strike 3 call, and there's nothing he can do about it. They're out of challenges. Andujar walks away from home plate and had some words for Roberto Ortiz.
Even if they had their challenge, this is in the strike zone. It's at the knees. At least half the ball was in there. Really well located fastball on it. He had a cool 99 miles an hour.
Rockies bullpen came in tied with Toronto for most relief pitcher strikeouts. The Blue Jays are not playing today, so the Rockies really jump up in that category. They have struck out 11 overall today, and out of the bullpen as Kevin Sheets is going to pinch hit for Ty France, a left-handed batter.
They've certainly benefited in that department because of Chase Dollander being considered a bullpen arm and what he's done so far, but still, it's been so impressive what the Rockies bullpen has been able to accomplish this year.
First pitch to Sheets is outside, ball 1. Started the first 2 games of the series. Once as a DH, once as a first baseman. 1-0 pitch is taken for a strike. Hitting .219, but he does have a couple of homers and 6 runs batted in, trying to start something with 1 out here in the 8th on 1 pitch swing.
You only hit .219, that's
I was talking about blasting with Juan. He'll get you close to 100, but his other pitches are really developing. Wonderful sweeper there against a left-handed batter. Pitch to foul. The count will hold it.
First baseman Freeman in the foul ground. He's down. That was a curveball. And he had Jung. Nate Jung, who looked bad on that swing. Swing at the slow curveball and all off balance. I think we'd still like to see a little more patience from Jung Woo Lee. So shootout. Dodgers are home tomorrow night against the Chicago Cubs. Here's a cold strike out to Will Brennan, another left-handed hitter. Brennan has struck out and grounded up to short. Swing, a little soft bouncer to second. Charged by Freeland. Flips it over to first. Well, that's why they left him in. Nobody able to do anything with Glasnow. It's just a repeat of what we've seen all day long. Tyler Glasnow at the top of his game. Here we go to the 9th inning. It is still 3-0 LA on the Liberty Group. Protect your assets. Giants Radio Network.
You've worked hard to build your savings, but when was the last time
place to make with Rosefield is a Gold Glove caliber first baseman over there.
So 2 out, space is empty for Freddie Fermin, who leans back from a fastball that's up and in. We haven't had any rulings under review today, but when you need to be on the winning side of a ruling, get with a guy who's always fighting to win. The law offices of Dan Caplis, a serious firm for serious cases. DanCaplislaw.com. Next pitch, the same area. That's 2-0 on Fermin, who has grounded to short, fly to left, and struck out. 8-4 Rockies, 2 outs here at the top of the 8th. The pitch, swinging and fouling, is Fermin. Rockies will pack up and fly east to face the Mets over the weekend. New York hosting the Twins again tonight after ending their 12-game losing streak last night. To 1 pitch is inside.
Who's that?
Bring the challenge.
The Mets? Yeah, I thought the Mets always had a strike.
No, it's not.
Rockies
Remember I
with
told
one
you the Mets
challenge
and
left, and they just lost it.
Colorado doesn't have more drops.
By a 1/10 of an inch, the call is confirmed.
Well, Sullivan and Goodman have been so good on these this year that when they miss, it's going to be that close. There's been a hair in between the zone and the ball.
3-1 is fouled with a backstop, full count. Rockies will have Doyle, Julian, and Moniak in the bottom of the 8th inning. Have been quiet in the San Diego pen. We might see Marinaccio for another inning. 3-2 is outside, and it's a 2-out walk. Rockies have walked 4 today, 1 each for Feltner, Agnos, Halverson, and Mejia.
3 of those have been 2-out walks. And all walks are going to bother managers, but when there's 2 outs, those really get under the skin.
Jake Cronenworth walked with 2 outs his last time up. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Then stole second base, went to third on a throwing error by the catcher Brett Sullivan, but Laureano was caught looking to end the 6th inning. For 1 pitch, he checked his swing.
Sorry, Daddy.
I mentioned the Mets streak is over. It continues for Philadelphia. Hit this pitch in to Cronenworth. Mejia delivers, and it's a bouncing ball through the hole on the right side. That's what Zach was talking about, those 2-out hits, and now you flip the lineup again, or 2-out walks, followed by the 2-out hit. Remain the second base, and Laureano comes back to the plate. The Phillies got a pinch-hit home run in the 9th inning from Adolis Garcia, but missed out on a chance in the 10th inning to take the lead, and in the bottom of the 10th, Dansby Swanson with an RBI single to win it for the Cubs, who have won 9 in a row. Lone Leishman out to the mound. You've got Laureano, so it's not like he's unfamiliar. I think this is just to get in Juan's head a little bit, to get the confidence going again. Laureano has 2 hits on the day, a single and an RBI triple. But was called out on strikes with Cronenworth at third, his last time up in the 6th. Now he's got Cronenworth at first and Kameen at second. And Victor Wagner starting to throw in the Rockies' pin. Pitch to Laureano is inside ball 1. He's been trying. He had the same thing with Fermin, trying to get the inside edge against a right-handed batter and hadn't been able to locate well enough. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. No doubt about that one at 97.
This one is San Diego and Colorado.
Now activity in the Padre pen. 1-1 pitch, reaching for and fouling Laureano down a ball and 2 strikes. And if they can chip away at the Rockies' lead, it becomes a bigger deal. If it's still a 4-run advantage for Colorado in the bottom of the 8th, they might stay with Marinaccio. Mejia ahead. He 1-2 and went too far outside with a sweeper, and Laureano did not chase.
We saw Jason Adam earlier in the week for the Padres. He's the right-hander getting loose in the pen for them.
Tatis moving on deck. Throw out the second, and Fermin was back. For a moment, I did not think that Mejia was going to make the throw, and he threw it kind of into the runner, but Tyler Freeman was able to secure it. It might shorten up Fermin a step or so. Rockies are not going to challenge it. It was closer than it looked in real time. 2-2 pitch. Fouled it back. We see Gloriano get a lot of pitches today. That's why Craig Sutton likes him in that leadoff spot. He up to 41 pitches. Juan opened 42 is his last of the day. He fires, and somehow Gloriano got a piece of it.
I think that's the pitch that Mejia is going to be able to get Laureano on the sweeper. Right on the four seam. It's got big movement right now. That sweeper, you can see it from up here.
Delvin development is set for Mejia. 2-2. Fouled away again. There was the fastball that he made contact. Padres have been a good comeback team this year. The Rockies know that from their own experience. Another 2-2. Almost hit him. Up and in with a fastball. 3-2. Now, the advantage you might have a little bit with Fermin's average speed. Now he's going to be able to go on delivery. How did that ball not hit him in the chin?
It missed his chin by less than an inch.
Oh, that's been
3-2 pitch. Ground ball base hit to right field. It'll score Fermin. Stopping at second is Cronenworth. It's now 8-5, and it's going to bring the potential tying run to the plate in Tatis, and it's going to get Warren Schaefer going to the bullpen. Padres trying to rally late. 8-5 Rockies. Pitching change here in the 8th on the KOA Rockies.
Oh, damn.
Goes first pitch. It's a strike. The throw to second. Gets away from Perdomo. Marte prevents it from getting to the outfield.
Favorites and laughs you can share with anyone.
You're in the shower, you're daydreaming, and then you can't remember if you shampooed your hair. Oh, please, I gotta backtrack in my own shower.
No cursing, no stress, just comedy that feels good.
Subaru New England scoreboard update as well. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today.
Oh, back again from.
There's the 0-1.
It's time to learn.
D-backs fans, you can watch D-back games in market, both live and on demand during the 2026 season for only $99.99 a year at dbacks.tv, presented by Progressive.
A bunch of D-backs.
Check the national exclusivity. Visit dbacks.tv for more information. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Change up.
By a pitch. And it was going to be a double play two different ways. They turned the double play, but also Adamas, the guy that hit with an illegal slide, which made the double play automatic anyway. There's a swinging strike, but with rushing, bouncing up and slamming into him, and he still got the throw. And double him up, one way or the other. And live to tell about it. Now here's a 2-high, captivating 1-1. The call of the game is sponsored by Big Central. AI First Communications you can trust. Giants are trailing 3-0 at ninth inning. Leadoff man, Adamas on deck. And there's a cold strike. A slider in there. That's 1-2. That one right at the knees. Pitches. Vince strikes today. battling the sun out there, then finally he picked it back up. Second baseman Freeland had started out, and then he was like, well, I hope the center fielder can get this one, because I don't have a clue. Nothing. Of the ninth inning. Now the pitch. Swing for the miss. Adames was late on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that was up on the inner third. All one. And again, Scott throws off the outside. 1-1 the count. The Dodgers with Freeman at first. Freeland at second. Kevin short. Muncy at third. And outfielder Fernandez, Baez, and Tucker from left to right, rushing the catcher. 1-1 pitch. Inside, that's going to be challenged by Rusher. And I think that's going to be overturned. It's a strike. And again, that one's right on the corner, right at the knees. Totally borderline. And you have to give the Dodgers credit. Their pitchers been taking pitches like that all day. Mostly Glasnow, but now Scott as well. 1-2 pitch. House foul to the left. And if you're Willie Adames, after a pitch like that's a strike, you feel like you better get into swing mode. That ball was well off the inside. Right into the hands, but he fought it off. To the count. And Scott something hit the third, tried to find it. He's got first. Salvage the finale of the series. And they do it with shutdown pitching. Tyler Glasnow was the stopper in a big way.
Drive that he's hit a couple of balls hard in his 2 plate appearances now tonight.
Edward Julian, a couple of hits, including a triple. He has scored twice, has knocked in a run. He'll swing away and hit it right to Machado. He'll go to second for one, on to first for the double play. You could see Julian was trying to go to the left side, but he hit it right to Machado. 5-6-3 to keep score with the ship. Bogarts was the closest man to take the throw at second. So Mickey Moniak, a 3-hit day, including his second 2-homer game against San Diego this year. He'll take an off-speed pitch forward for ball one. Homered off Waldron in the first inning. Singleton scored in the 4-run second. And then homered against Morejon in the 6th. Left on the left. Outside the key again, 2-0. Rockies had 15 hits last night, a dozen here this afternoon. Leading 8-5 with 2 outs, here in the 8th. Moniak fouls it away. Stay tuned after the game for the Clubhouse Show, presented by Common Spirit Health. Hospitals, clinics, and caregivers. Human kindness lives here. Shows second inning of relief, and he's in tight with Mickey. It's ball 3. If Moniak gets aboard, Bloomfield will get another chance to hit. Good swing and a miss. Change speeds on Mickey out in front. Full count. White Sox and D-backs tied at 1 in the 8th inning. They're in the 9th inning in San Francisco, and then the Dodgers lead the Giants 3-0. 8-5 Rockies, 2 out in the 8th. 3-2 pitch is pulled by diving Sheets at first base. It is a 4-hit day for Mickey Moniak.
It's no longer a good story of Mickey reviving his career here in Colorado. He's bona fide, quite simply, as one of the best hitters in the National League.
Well, you're talking about a guy who since the middle of last season is in the top 3 in slugging in all of baseball with guys like Judge and Ohtani around. DJ Rumfield, pair of doubles and 2 RBIs. Backdoor curveball comes in for a strike from Arenaccio. He and Moniak each with 15 RBIs now on the season. The right-hander Marinaccio's 0-1 pitch is foul just above us. 0-2. Padres will have Merrill, Machado, and Bogarts as the first 3 scheduled in the ninth against Victor Vodnik, who came in and struck out Fernando Tatis Jr. after the Padres had scored a 2-out run against Juan Mejia. Two pitch. Ground ball right side to his left. Cronenworth has it. Second baseman throws out. Rumfield and Amelandi 8. We head to the ninth. Rockies 8. Padres 5 here on the...
Get real answers from Dr. Laura.
No nonsense advice about relationships, marriage,
I don't mind
tough
my
love.
6
It happened. It's not a phrase anybody uses when they take responsibility.
Inspiration.
I'm gonna take mine down.
Back with a negative thought. You have to match it up with a positive one. It's your new move.
Dr. Laura, plus Glenn Beck, Nancy Grace, and Dave Ramsey, all on Triumph, Sirius XM 123, and on the Sirius XM app. Baseball talk from the player's perspective. On
They changed milk chocolate
Today,
on
Red, Jerry Francona joining us. There's only one thing I care about, Tito, and that is the Speedo that Tyler Stevenson presented you.
I tried to break it out, and it's sitting prominently in my locker, but that's where it's going to stay.
Don't say made with milk chocolate.
Weekdays, 2 p.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 89, and the Sirius XM app.
Hey, it's Trey Anastasio from Fish. Come join us on our exclusive Sirius XM channel. Fish Radio is on Channel 29 in the Sirius XM app.
With the Sirius XM app, you can hear your hometown announcers all season long. Just search for your team on the Sirius XM app and tap the star to save as your favorite.
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. ESPN, 6:20 a.m.
Top of the ninth inning, D-backs. And the White Sox tied at 1. And Torrey LaMelo going to bring in closer Paul Sewald. Not a same situation, but for Paul a chance to get a win. He's been great this season. The only times, however, Coley, where he has kind of struggled this year have been times where it's not a same situation.
Can't take any part lightly, but he...
We go to the ninth inning. Rockies with a 8-5 advantage. Jackson Merrill will be the first man to face Victor Vodnik, who got the last out of the 8th inning. Merrill was 0 for 3 and a sacrifice bunt, takes ball 1. Here's ball 2 as it missed the outside. Neither side has any challenges left, so the Roberto Ortiz strike zone, his calls will be the final call on that pitch. 2-0 is low ball 3. In that game that the Dodgers tried to rally against Victor, kind of similar scenario, got the out in the 8th and then struggled in the 9th. And on 4 pitches, he walks Merrill to begin the 9th.
Hey, Donna.
The dreaded leadoff walk here in the 9th inning.
Machado back on here, my
for
bad.
4, a single and a run scored, and there's a strike right on the right. For one pitch, way outside. First pitch is up and in, 2-1.
Oh, he's speeding. He's going 75 miles an hour. Where the police? Nowhere to be found. Oh, that's right. They're too busy pulling over trucks.
Rodney needs a strike here. The 2-1 is a ground ball, base hit to right field. Holding at second is Merrill, but just like that, tying runs coming to the plate as we pause for station identification on the KOA Rockies radio network.
For 24/7 baseball talk, interviews, and
Top of the night.
analysis. After the game, check out
Yeah, San Diego's down by 3 runs, but they have 2 on base. So if this next batter hits a home run, then it ties the game.
And Victor's last appearance scored twice in the 9th inning.
How many outs is
He's
0.
won it 9-6. It's 8-5 here, and the Padres have 2-1 and nobody out. And the ground ball that goes through into center field. Home comes Merrill. It's now an 8-6 ball game. I don't know if Ezekiel Tovar was going to get to that ball, but as he made a move to his left, he slipped.
He slipped on the grass. Gotta be careful that grass out there, y'all. Colorado. They out there in Colorado. They just had that rain, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Making 11 hits now for the Padres, and the Rockies lead down to 2 with the tied runs on base. The batter is Bogarts. Excuse me, the batter is Andujar after Machado and Bogarts had the hits. And Andujar swings at the first pitch, pops it foul. Aggressive on Victor. The pitch is there in that opening pitch. They're firing. The pitch in the dirt.
He said, yeah! Hear him in the back of the yeah!
Strike. Running Bernardino over the Rockies pin. The left-handed hitting Sheets on deck. 2-run double earlier in the day for Andujar. He gets this one foul. It'll bounce into the third base dugout. Baker struck out Tatis with a couple of guys aboard the last inning. One could use a strikeout here. Pitch. Ground ball, right side, base hit. It will score a run. The throw comes home, and bad decision in right field by Troy Johnston. He needs to keep that runner. Bogarts at second, but he throws home, and Bogarts goes to third. It's now an 8-7 game. Tying run at third base, and nobody out.
That's an air horn.
There hasn't been a ball hit hard in the inning, but all the Padres are doing is just what the Rockies have done all day. Put the ball in play.
What's the crowd talking about?
There's still nobody out in the inning. Sullivan went to the mound to try and buy some time to maybe get the left-on-left matchup with Bernardino, but it's still going to be Putnick out there. Sheets grounded to first as a pinch hitter last inning. Padres with a 2-run night. The Rockies have the infield in, and Sheets sends it to right. And it is gone just inside the foul pole.
You should have tied it up, or y'all should have went up by one.
This year, Gavin Sheets has hit a 3-run homer to give San Diego the lead.
I never seen anybody call a home run like that.
When he did
Ball
it
that movie.
at Petco. And Victor Vodnik just as
See, all you need is a home run,
here in the
okay?
ninth
There you
inning
go.
today. It is now
Still no
a
outs.
10-8 San Diego lead. There's still nobody
They might go on a run. Yes.
here in the ninth. For Sheets, it's his third homer of the year. He has 9 RBIs, 6 of them against the Rockies. And that landed just fair inside the foul pole. A strike to Freddie Fermin. Swing and a strike 2. Now the likelihood of getting Mason Miller is he has begun to work in the San Diego pen. Padres with a 5-run ninth inning after that leadoff walk to Jackson Merrill.
Leadoff walk.
4 straight hits.
Yeah.
The big one, the
4 balls.
homer from each swings and misses for the strikeout. That's out number 1.
And put him, and that was the first walk. First player of the ninth inning at the top of the ninth. And he walked him. It's all over from there. But they still got to be able to hold the Colorado Rockies. They still got 8 points.
Change here at Coors Field. 10-8 San Diego in the ninth on the KOA Rockies radio network.
It's replacement window season, and Champion Windows is celebrating with buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Hi, there's Dave Logan. Fully endorsed. Did you know your windows are one of the biggest sources of energy in your home? If your utility bills are through the roof, now's the right time to upgrade to energy-efficient windows during Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 event. Champion's Comfort 365 windows feature Energy Star rated insulated glass to keep more heating and cooling inside your home where it belongs. Champion.
The Future Shapers STEM Grants program. 10 schools will receive $5,000 each to fund STEM projects that inspire students and teachers. Are you looking for a rewarding career?
Arizona's about to lose this game.
Good.
Damn it.
Loving to thank Patrick Bailey for his home run. Back at Bear Hill, he'll be at first. In the cleanup spot, Giancarlo Stanton, who's got 4 hits, 3 RBIs in this series. He'll be the DH. Batting 5th, Randall Grichuk.
License fat. They can get your home ready for summer. Jack Horgan, voice of the Rockies here. If your AC is clogged with dust and debris, you're already behind an account. Fix it 24/7 is delivering at Grand Slam. A full AC deep clean and tune-up for just $39 for new customers.
For 6:20 a.m.
John's got highlights next.
We gotta go back in that
Riley Green and more highlighting up California's premier country music festival.
Totally. I mean, he's trying to add a lot of weapons to his arsenal. Went down to triple.
When's on the internet? You could stick on the Pittsburgh Pirates at 5 p.m. Rangers on Sirius, next on channel 89 internet.
Are sitting at 2 games over 500. Over on the right.
Miller gets ready in their pen. Bernardino making his 13th appearance. Brennan's been terrific. 2-0 with an 0.87 earned run average. Having a little trouble with the pitch count. Rockies will have Freeman, Johnston, and Tovar. 2 righties and a left-handed batter against Miller. equipment exchanged, and Bernardino's ready as he faces Cronenworth, the seventh man to bat. He has been on base his last 3 times, 2 singles and a walk. And then his first pitch goes to the backstop. Right between home plate and Cronenworth. He didn't appear to be all that excited about it. 1-0 on the outer half for a strike. From the stretch, pitch is swung on, popped up on the infield. Tyler Freeman, the second baseman, squeezes it for out number 2. Padres had won just once in 9 games, coming into the 9th inning trailing. And they're up by 2 now as Laureano couldn't hold up and swings and misses for strike 1. It began with a 4-pitch walk by Victor Vodnik to Jackson Merrill. Foul back, it's 0-2 on Laureano. Then Machado, Bogarts, and Andujar all had opposite field ground ball singles to get it to 8-7. And then the 3-run homer by Sheets. Bouncy ball hit back towards the mound. Bernardino's got it. He'll flip it underhand to Rumfield. It ends the inning. But the Rockies with a huge challenge now. Facing Mason Miller, trailing 10-8 here on the KOA Rockies Radio Network.
In Colorado, local matters. It matters who you trust, who knows your name, and who's rooted right here in our state. I'm Sean Ostom, president of Bank of Colorado, and we're staying grounded in the same values we've built on for generations. At Bank of Colorado, we stay true to what matters most. Local decisions, real relationships, and communities we call home. If you're ready for a bank built for Colorado and committed to it, choose Bank of Colorado. There's only one. Member FDIC.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 25th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
As the state's largest oil and natural gas provider, Chevron employs your neighbors to help deliver the energy our communities need and partner with local organizations to invest in education, essential needs, and workforce readiness programs to help prepare our communities for the future. We believe stronger communities create greater possibilities. At Chevron, we're committed to safely delivering affordable, reliable, and ever cleaner energy that enables human progress and powers Colorado forward. That's energy in progress.
Hi, this is Dave Lowe.
Anything besides the American legal system includes youths, swing and a miss, 1-1. You use a hard team.
And on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, it's Steve Phillips. If you love baseball and a little chaos, welcome to the leadoff spot with Eduardo Perez, Xavier Scruggs, and me. We break down stories across the league, debate the hot take.
Take from Miller, who has a scoreless streak of 32 2/3 innings going. And his slider has been really his pitch. Throws a fastball there. It's up 1-1 on Freeman. If he has a scoreless 9th inning here, he ties Clay Meredith for the Padres record. Ground ball hit to the right side. And throws out Freeman. By law, we must tell you this has been a copyrighted broadcast presented by the authority of the Troy Johnston will go the opposite way and get a base hit. Haven't been many of those off of Mason Miller. In fact, that's just the third in 11 and 2/3 innings.
They're striking guys out at a 71% clip coming into this game. Nobody really hits them, but Troy Johnston hits everybody right now, including the Reaper Mason Miller.
Another 3-hit game for Troy. Now Ezekiel Tobar 0 for 4 on the afternoon. Swings and misses at that slider. Smothered by Fermin, strike one.
Hunter Goodman's on deck for the Rockies.
We will pinch hit for Brett Sullivan. Ezekiel 2 ground outs and 2 pop outs, 1 in foul territory. Done damage with that slider all year. We come with it again. Ground ball hit to Machado at third. He goes to second for one, on to first for the double play.
That's it.
And a crushing defeat for the Rockies as the Padres scored 5 in the ninth and beat Colorado 10.
To tell you about our exclusive Sirius XM channel. Colorado, every hour, every day, we're going to bring you the best comedy from some of the best and our favorite comedians. Like maybe we're going to see Dusty Slay and Leanne Morgan just to name a few of the regular shows. And we each host our own shows every week. Jeff Harris, Comedy Roundup, Sirius XM 97, your home for great American comedy.
Big wins bring us together. So do great laughs. Welcome to Sirius XM Pure Comedy.
Must win for these guys today. It does. 2-2 to stay done. 1 down, scoreless. Pitch is a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop clear to his left throws. And Saydon running hard down the line, but he's retired. And we're 2 down at will for a club that above its batting cages in spring training says, we're going to do 2 things.
Billy's on internet, 860.
Sirius XM, join me on my station. With my keys are like velocity, so they are hitting hard. The problem is they're hitting 50% ground balls. Sheeta, left-handed hitter, Schlitter into wide throws, and Mussa takes ball outside for ball 1. Well, when you're looking at approach, and we talked about that a lot lately, with Schlittler, it's going to be firm. Like it's four-seamer, it's sinker, it's cutter, like 85% of the time. Something's coming, and it's coming hard. He's long, he's leading. And that's down there. The fastball 99 miles an hour. I watched his last 2 starts earlier today, and it amazes me how easy of 100 is. Yeah. It looks like he's throwing 85, and then you look up at the radar gun and go, how the heck is that 99? 2-0 to Mussa. 2 down, bases empty, the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. You got Rice at first, Chisholm at second, Caballero the shortstop with Rosario at third, Grisham in center.
Oh, is it?
When we're picking up. How come we can't take that one to Rancho Cucamonga?
Taking it right down the street.
Huh?
Taking it right down the street.
Literally, right down the street. They had been on fire. Yeah, I'm super surprised that she didn't notice that motherfucker was flapping. He was doing one of these numbers. The trailer?
Attention, a new important message has arrived. Message 2 of 28. Received today at 3:21 p.m. upon departing the shipper. Send. Message 1 of 28. Important received today at 3:37 p.m. Safety. Reminder to drain your air tanks regularly.
Drain my air tanks.
Message 1 of 28. Important received today at 3:37 p.m. Safety. Reminder to drain your air tanks regularly. This helps remove moisture and prevent brake system issues. Best practice is to drain your tanks every time you fuel. It takes 10 seconds to put the release and drain the water. The air tank release cables are located near the battery box on the driver's side. Doing this daily is strongly recommended. Stay safe. Thanks.
What the fuck is that?
That sounds like some money shit.
That sounds like some shit I don't know nothing about. That wasn't in my pre-trip information. Looks okay. I'll ask somebody about it. Or I guess we can look it up on the freaking on YouTube, right?
You have 5 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I bet you people work here be getting all kind of free stuff.
It's crap. I be getting all kind of free stuff. I'm not going to. You're gonna have to walk over here late. Oh, maybe that is the lady.
She said, "How you ain't saying?"
No, she said, "Go ahead."
She said, "How she was reading the paper."
Oh, did she? She said, "Huh," and then she went paper, "Huh." That's all she said. Oh my God.
It's too high.
Sounds like it was. Are they Cali legal?
Huh?
Are they Cali legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
440-5650.
I don't have the paperwork. Remember, the bitch took the paperwork. We can't take no numbers. We can't do nothing. You said they slid all the way back?
I don't know if they slid all the way back, but they're
Oh,
legal.
I'm going to say they are, because for them to be able to transport them from there to over here, they have to slide.
It was legal though.
Look, every single one of these trailers is slid. That's why.
Yeah.
Because it's technically going, if you had the tandem slid and you went onto the streets, that's a badass ticket. So why would you just let drivers leave the tandem slid so it's not extra work you have to do?
Watch out, Duck. Watch out, little ducky.
Come up with the movie. Slow as hell.
Who did that?
Oh, he got some stuff. Oh no, I heard some coming. Thank you.
This is all you can see.